Welcome. Today I'm going to teach you how to take film that has been exposed in your camera out of this canister and place it into the developing tanks so it can be turned into negatives. The first thing that you need to do is make sure that you've got the correct pieces for your developing tank. You have to go through this systematically. You will need this center, I call it a top hat. If you are developing 2 rolls, or if your container accepts 2 rolls, you'll need a taller cylinder. You're also going to need a spool. This is what you will put the film onto so that it gets covered by the chemicals. You're going to need a tank, and you're going to need a lid for that tank, as well as, if you wish, you may want a cap for the whole apparatus. So, what we need to do now is we need to take all these pieces and we need to put them into one of these black bags. This black bag will allow us to take the film out of this cassette and wrap it onto this reel in complete darkness. So you can see one end has an elastic around it, and the other end, I call this the sausage bag, is open. It has no elastics on it. What you'll want to do is take everything that you have here and place it inside this bag. You will then get 2 elastics. Typically these are found in my office, and you will put them so that you now have elastics at either end. Then you're going to put your hand in one end and the other end of this dark bag. You're going to then open the cassette to take the film out. For the next segment, I'm actually going to take this out of the bag to show you what's happening inside the bag. So, using our keen powers of imagination, I want you to remember and think that this is actually what's going on inside that dark bag right now. What you need to do is take your film canister and open the lid. Take the lid off and then pull out your film. Your film will unspool like this. There'll be a piece of tape at the end that you break off. I suggest that you put these back together now, so to avoid loose pieces. Never, ever leave this cassette in the dark bag. Now, you'll notice that this end of the film it's got a flat edge on it. You're going to grab this with your thumb and forefinger, and you're going to then find, with your left hand, you're going to take a look, and you're going to see that there are 2 arrow-shaped nubs of plastic on this reel. So holding one of them pointing away from you, so that as if the arrow is pointing away from you, you're going to put your thumb on that, and you will run this reel, or the film, through. And now, what I like to do is, I like to put my pinky finger through the film reel here to keep it extended, and you're going to start winding this on, and eventually the film will have wound itself onto this plastic spool. Remember, I am doing this all inside the dark bag so as not to expose my film to light. Next thing you need to do is take this cylinder, and if it's got a base on it, make sure that the base is at the bottom. So that's the way I remember it. Base goes to bottom. That then goes inside my tank. I take my lid, and my lid always goes with the spout pointing down, and wait, you'll hear it, it will go click to signify that it's locked. Now I can turn it upside down, everything's good. If you have a lid, the cap, you can put the cap on now, but you don't need to. You can put it on outside the bag. This setup will allow liquid to go inside this container, but it does not allow light to go in.